Well guys, it's day 2. I'm moving a lot slower today. A lot slower. My legs are dying. I'm still a mile from my starting spot. I thought I'd just start fishing the main river. Had a blow up on my first cast, so that's kind of cool. Missed it, but it was small. So it's day 2. We got to catch them today. Try to get a check. Sitting in 4th place. Just snagged up. Oh boy. Oh no! That was like an 18. That's not good. Better at least measure this to see if it's not enough. Ah, dang it, you guys. Just another really rough start, but these are bigger fish that I'm losing. That fish didn't get hooked, but man. I'm trying to figure out what to do here. Oh, yes! Working towards the little limit. That was a 14-incher. Not what I want, but at this point, having 5 fish is gonna be kind of happy. I know there's low 80 inches in this pocket right here. That fish I missed on that choppo was like a 17. Caught plenty of 16s in here yesterday. If I can just get that, I'll go back to the big fish spot and break it down. Oh God, please stay on, please stay on. Please. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's a good one. Boy, guys, we needed that one. It's 18 and a half, super healthy fish. Goodness, we needed that. There's one good fish. Goodness. Finally got a little bit of wind. It's gonna just really need that for this bite. Cloud cover is not bad either. I'll take it. I'm just kind of working along. There's a drain right here. I'm just kind of working along the edge of it with this chatterbait. Gosh, after losing all those really good fish this morning, that felt good, but man, I've had the bites for low to mid 90s already. Hopefully that just means there's a lot of good fish here. I don't know. Probably another 14, 15 incher, but I think that's 17. Heck yes. That's 17 all day. Heck yeah, you guys. That's what we needed. Did you see how pretty that cast was too? That deserved to get bit. So I'm pretty sure it's a 17. Yeah, that's a 17 all day. We'll take it. 17 and a quarter. Pinky fish. Okay guys, so how I'm looking at that is basically now I have 2 fish that I want to keep in my limit. Just got to get 3 more good bites. I think I threw a chatterbait in there first. Maybe I need to put the chatterbait down and start slowing down a little bit. I don't know. I sure don't want to. I'll throw this a little bit and just see. That's a good one. I did not hit the hook. Oh! That's definitely what I need. That's probably 16 and change. Still, we'll take it, guys. This is a spot in the morning where I lost that first good like 18 incher. 16 and 3/4. Pretty much 17. Definitely needed that, guys. With just 1 fish, I need to cull to hopefully cut a check. I probably need to cull 3 fish to get in the top 5. I haven't looked at the leaderboard. I have no idea if people are catching them today or not. I'm assuming they are because, like I said, I had the bites for well over 90 inches this morning, so I'm sure they were chewing everywhere for people. I know the guys fishing out deep are probably catching them. But all I can focus on is what I can do here where I'm at, and hopefully we're going to get enough to cut a good check and get some good points. I don't know how big it is, but it's definitely a cull. How big are you? Definitely a cull. Heck yeah. I saw a hole right there, so I flipped in that hole and I ate it as it was going across the surface. Help me. Please go 17. Oh, that's gonna go 17. Yes! Oh, that's great. Guys, this might be the fish that catches me a check right here. 17 and a half. Who would have thought? It did not look that big. Let's see what we got just for a total. Well, that might not, I don't know if that'll catch check or not. It really will depend how good people are catching them. We can cull that 16, that'll move up a little bit. Good fish. Get out of there. Actually, I don't know if that is gonna cull. $17. That one bit like a little fish. You have to do better than that. That was like a 20-incher that just, I thought I saw something swim and I saw it turn on my bait. Didn't leave it enough room. Oh! I don't think that's good enough actually. Chatterbait. Yeah, I don't think so. Dang it. It looks bigger. Well, it is. It's gonna help. It's gonna help a half an inch. We'll take it. 17 1/4. Had a lot of those today. So that is it's a 1/2 inch coal. Okay. Golly, if I could have caught just one big bite, has me sitting really good. Okay guys, that was the last cast. Man, had the bites to do really well, but hopefully I still had enough to keep me in the top 10. Hopefully it's gonna be, I have no idea. I didn't look at the leaderboard. I've got about a 4-mile kick right now back to the ramp. So yeah, it's gonna be a long one, but we'll hopefully that's good enough. I know for sure it's gonna coal like my worst finish, which is like a 30 something. So that's exciting, but stay tuned.
In third, at 91 3/4 on day 1, 87 1/2 today for 179 1/4, taking home $3,200. Christine Fisher. Christine is our reigning grand champion of the TOC. Last year at Lake Eufaula, had a good event on Lake Eufaula. You've had some great events on this lake as well. How'd it feel to have a great finish with 195 other anglers on this fishery?
It felt pretty good. Like I like chick a lot, but it can be pretty dirty to me too. So it felt good to come out and have a good finish.
What were you doing this week to have really 2 consistent limits and best so many other anglers that were out here grinding?
Well, like I said, I fished a few times, and I've got a couple of really good spots, and I just had a feeling, like I knew there was going to be people in them, and I didn't think it could sustain good fish for 2 days. So I used my Torpedo 1103 on Friday, and just to be clear, I didn't catch a fish over 18 inches this week in practice, and I think I went about 11 miles with that 1103, and I never would have found this area without it. I wanted to get as far away from people as possible. And I found this pretty good sized creek, and I didn't catch a single fish in it, but I saw an 8-pounder, and I saw a couple other, just a handful of like maybe 2 to 3 pounders. There were a bunch of brim beds. I just got that feeling like it felt pretty good in there. Like again, I didn't catch anything, and it was going to be a pretty big gamble, but I had a pretty good feeling I wouldn't see another kayak angler, and I didn't. Now it took everything I had to use my legs to get there. And there's only one other bass boat. So apparently a lot of people didn't think this was a good area, but I thought for 2 days it could be pretty decent, and it was.
Woo, you guys, we did it. 3rd place out of 198 anglers on Chickamauga. Went into day 2 sitting in 4th. Didn't have as good of a day as I did on day 1. Lost some of those bigger fish, which kind of hurt, but honestly, y'all, super happy with that top 3. That has me sitting really good for AOI. Brought home 2 checks, 1 check from the local tournament yesterday and a 3rd place check for the big national trail today. Pretty stoked about that. I want to say huge congrats to Justin Patrick for winning that thing. Even if I would have fished clean, I didn't have the bites to catch what he caught. The guy was on him. Big congrats to Ethan Jett as well for taking second. That was a stacked field of anglers, guys, so I'm pretty happy about that. Y'all's support is amazing. It means the world to me. I appreciate you guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Gonna have some more videos, tournament recaps coming down the pipe. I'm exhausted. I got to get back on the road for the next destination. But as always, again, thank you guys so much. I'm stoked about this, and we'll catch you next time.